What's up, people, and welcome back into Farming Simulator. So, it's been quite a while since I last time recorded because those past 2 weeks were really busy for me. Yeah, a lot of personal stuff happened. I'll talk about it later, but I want to say first, I saw our farmers using this sowing machine. I was surprised because I haven't seen it last year, so I guess they bought it. I'm pretty sure they were sowing corn, as you can see. I haven't sowed sugar beet in years in the fields around here. Well, there is one where was sugar beet, but it is usually down the south from us, from where I live. Anyway, enough about that. To be honest, I have no freaking idea of what we were doing last time, because I haven't even checked the last video. It seems like the combine is full. N? Hell yeah. Alright, it's N. Okay, I'll talk about it just in a minute. I don't know if I should talk about stuff like that, but it's been a busy 2 weeks, I tell you what. It's definitely been a busy 2 weeks. Let's see. So I guess I was pretty much making bills, right? And harvesting the result of my oat. But on which field I have bills? Is 11? I think it's 11, right? I still haven't collected all of them there. I'm not sure about it. Let's go there. And we'll see if I'm right or wrong. So, what was happening in the last 2 weeks? 2 weeks ago, my grandpa died. Not grandpa, but my grandma. Yeah, it's been a hard time for all of us, especially for my mother and my aunts. But we are slowly but surely getting through it. Last week, Tuesday, it was her funeral. A lot of people came. I was really surprised how many people came. Usually see that many people at funerals where somebody young dies, but yeah, we have a pretty big family. So of course a lot of people came. But enough about that. We should just seek the future and hope everything will be better. Yeah, we can only hope. But who knows? Who knows? Anyway, on brighter note, I had a job interview last Friday and they actually picked me for the job. Pretty much during this whole week I was at the New York. Pretty much from Monday to Saturday, so I'm working 6 days per week. Yeah, it's quite a big change. I was like sitting at home playing video games and whatnot, and now I'm pretty much working most of the week, so I don't have that much time. Only free time I have is today, Sunday. Simply I was correct about the field alone. Yeah, I was correct indeed. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I don't have a lot of time now. I don't have much time for recording. So that is why I'm not uploading that many videos as I used to. Because pretty much currently I have like no Fire Emblem videos. That is why I'm recording this. Pretty much. And I don't know, like 7 Pokemon videos or 8. I don't remember the exact number. But not much as well. Besides, I think I'm almost done with the game. I mean, like the last segment of the game, the Pokemon Cops, but it's the heck of the Emerald, by the way, we didn't know. But you should. It's one of my 2 ongoing LPs currently, and the one is this one, Farming Simulator, Sandy Bay map. So yeah, a lot of shit was happening. Good stuff, bad stuff, but that is life, right? So yeah, I pretty much have a new job. It's not exactly what I really wanted, but yeah, it's much better than a lot of other offers, I assure about it. But currently I am more of errand boy, I would say, than the actual employee, because I'm pretty much not doing a lot of stuff from that in my work license or whatever you would call it. I don't know the exact English term. I'm supposed to do a lot of other stuff than I'm doing currently. To put it simply, you know. Hopefully we understand each other. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying that currently I'm more like errand boy than actual employee. Like for example my colleague. But she's doing the job for 2.5 years, so yeah. She knows what to do. She's teaching me what to do. My boss is teaching me what to do. Besides, I'm kinda quick learner. Well, depends. The office work, that is actually not that bad. That is quite easy. I'm learning that fast, but the other stuff like find me this and that component of the card, for example, and I have I don't know if I have even a slight idea how that component looks. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's kinda annoying. Jeez. You know what I mean. My boss is saying this quote a lot. I mean, he's not a pimp. That's some funny pimp. But seriously, he's saying this a lot. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I'm starting to catch it from him. I don't know if that is a good sign or a bad sign. I'm catching some habits from my boss. Jeez, he's saying that a lot. Trust me. He just needs a purple suit. Nah, just kidding. To put it simply, what am I supposed to do? A lot of office work and pretty much sell cars and bikes, motorbikes. Yeah, and as you might know, I'm not really fanatic into cars like some guys are. So I really do not have an idea of, for the most part, of what is inside the car. I know that we got engine, car battery, and stuff like that. Yeah, I can tell what is what, but the small stuff, the small components, I have not a single clue what those are. To be honest, sometimes I feel like such a dumbass, to be honest. But I'm in work only for a week, so yeah, we'll see. How much will I know after a month? Maybe after a few months, maybe after a year. Depends. Currently, pretty much, my boss is building what you call it? Pretty much a new office building for us, a lot larger than the current one. So maybe I will have my own office later on if I'm still there, or at least my own desk, because currently I have to share even a computer, which actually got broken this week. Yeah, pretty lame, huh? Also I have like, well, the mobile phone in a work, but the mobile is like super old and I can use it only in the work. I can't like bring it home and whatnot. You know what I mean? Again, I said it. You probably get what I mean, right? So yeah, that is that as well. Planes. Speaking of planes, yesterday and even today there should be like you actually have a small field airport near our village. I don't know, like maybe 1.5 kilometers from my house. I can see it from my house actually. It's quite close. Yeah, okay, it's pretty heavy, I can't pull it with my tractor. And I feel like I'm pretty much stuck. You know what? Fuck it. I got like shit ton of money. Why not buy a new one? Just go to garage. Yeah, let's buy a new one. What was I saying? Oh yeah, about the planes. So that would be like some sort of show, I would say, or shouldn't I call it show, or something like that. Nothing that great, but it's actually kind of interesting that something like that will be near our village. We have just small field airport. usually used by farmers when they are spraying their crops by plane. The good old yellow plane, we call it bumblebee in English. And sometimes used by army. But that's pretty much it. No one else usually uses it field airport, but during the last few years, like 5 years, there seems to be a lot of people using that for a lot of stuff. There's actually even a club for those small airplane models fanatics. There's actually quite a few of them already. Also the guys with like the fuel powered Rogalos or Rogelos, they're even words in English. I don't know how to pronounce that fucking word. Are using that as well. I know the combine is finished, but fucking. This LP is pretty much the bale collector. I call it bale collector, right? Because all I'm doing is fucking collecting the bales. Yeah, let's use the wrong side of the road, the British way, right? Anyway, so at least something is happening in this small village of mine, which is good, I guess. But yeah, now when you actually work, and I work a lot more than most of the people I know, I'm actually working 56 hours per week. Most people usually work like 40 hours per week, so I'm working 16 more hours than your average guy. I'm not saying it's like some sort of hard physical labor, but I'm doing a lot of stuff. Like for example, yesterday I was cutting a light fence. Boss told me, take this and cut this light fence. I was like, okay. I was thinking, I never did it, but well, I'll try it. And it isn't actually very hard, it's pretty easy, to be honest. So I did it. Hopefully boss will like it. And if he don't, he can do it by himself, or tell somebody else to do it. This looks definitely a lot better than it used to. Wait a minute. Better would be if I go from other side of the field. It would be faster. Yes, I will attempt the combine, don't you worry, I know about him. I wanted him quite some time ago. But I just wanna talk about the random shit. So I'm happy that I finally have a work. I'm not as bored as I used to be. Now actually time near my computer is kinda precious to me because I do not have that much time. During a week it's like, I don't know, like pretty much 3 hours, then I go to sleep, or usually I fall asleep while watching some video on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, they again changed some graphics, or whatever you call it. So it looks a little bit different. I mean, the player looks a little bit different. That's what I want to say. No, no, no. I mean, I don't want to go there. I want to go here, right? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Green light. The green light. Right, that was not filled. Oh yeah, there it is. Well, there it is. One certain YouTuber keeps saying that. Wait a minute, where the fuck is the dude? Oh, he's on field 15. And I went on field. Yeah, okay. Now it all makes sense. And I went on a neighboring field. Well, at least I have enough money to buy Farmstone 2017, right? Yeah, I'm actually quite excited about that game. Hopefully it will run at 60 FPS on my computer. But it should. I mean, this game runs really smooth, so it doesn't have that high requirements at all. Like some other games do. We actually have to take this way. It's a really tight way. Because some games have really high hardware requirements, or just are poorly optimized and run like shit. Even on my PC, which is pretty much I bought for gaming and video editing. I'm not saying it's the best PC. I together probably spent almost like 3,000. Ooh, that horse kinda scared me. 3,000 euros on this PC. Currently I saw you can get better PC for 2,300 euros already. So if I would want like a new PC or new components for it, I would definitely have to spend less time, less at this time. Still, it's quite a lot currently for me. Well, anyway. If I wanted to change something, it would be probably on my oldest components currently, which are, well, my oldest one are my hard disk drive, not the system one, but the one that I have games and videos and whatnot in. I would probably buy something bigger. Currently it have 1 terabyte, so probably like 3 terabytes, for example. Also probably a new motherboard would be needed as well, and definitely a new CPU. Like i7 i7 6 core minimum, but 8 core would be probably better. It's currently have 4 core. I mean, it's alright. It does its job, definitely. It's a lot faster than the most of the other computers that I saw. I mean, the PCs that we have at work would be considered mediocre back in the 2016. Jesus, that says stupid stuff. Back in the 2010, not 2016. 2016 now. But you probably get what I mean, right? We have really old PCs and they're pretty much not working as they should anymore. To be honest, I would say they are pretty shitty. Oh well. The boss does not really care about such stuff. I guess he just wants to save money on computers and whatnot. Actually, I was kinda able to persuade him to buy a actually pretty good new mobile phone, because his old one is kinda broken. Also, he bought a new one for my colleague, my female colleague. Actually, it's kinda funny, she is left-handed and I never really... I remember only of one guy in my whole life that I met that was left-handed. And he's from my village. Yeah, you don't see that many left-handed people because it was kinda strange. I saw, like... I wanted to ask if she is left-handed because I saw that she got the mouse on the other side. And I was like, I wanna ask her that. And I was actually kinda struggling with the mouse. Well, not that much struggling, but... She was like, you can change it on the other side, I'm left-handed. I was like, okay. It seems I was correct, I was thinking to myself. Also, jeez, I have to use notebooks now. Without mouse, and I fucking hate the touchpad. It feels like for me, I'm like fucking slow with it, you know? With mouse, I click, and I'm done. But with fucking touchpad, it's especially the scrolling. The scrolling is definitely the worst part. It's just so fucking stupid. On mouse, you just scroll with fucking wheel. Or manually, just by holding the left mouse button. On the stupid notebook. Oof. Yeah, they have pretty much the old Asus and HP notebooks there in the work. Of course, I'm not expecting them to have like fucking MacBooks there, or prices fucking in my country. They pretty much cost twice the amount of what the Asus or HP would cost with the same parameters, like same CPU or graphic card. You know what I mean? Again, I said it. You probably know what I mean, right? Okay, my energy drink is done. Now for my Pepsi. Good old Pepsi. It's not that cold anymore, because standing here for half an hour already. And it's really bothering me that I fucking can't see the FPS in this game. For some reason with the shadow play. It even says it's in the fucking super list for shadow play, but you can't see FPS. And some old games that are not very super released by it, you can see the FPS without any problem. Like for example Oblivion or Skyrim. Both are not on the list, but you can see the FPS. It's really strange, to be honest, but whatever. Not only bothering, I can see this is pretty much smooth, this 60 FPS, and this game is always locked at 60 FPS. You can't even disable the fucking vertical synchronization VSync in this game. From other games I remember, usually the old games have it, like you can't even disable it, like the Warcraft Free Frontier. It was always locked at 60 FPS, you can't get it more. I was always like, what the fuck, I can't get more, I bought a much better PC. And I was like, oh yeah, you can't get it more because there is no option to turn off the VSync, you know. Okay, let's make some more build, I guess. You know what? Let's go to fucking shop.